So hello Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back. This is me, HAREEMAIWALI for the creative student Rehan School campus promotion level 2. So
You're very part of the creative director role are we focusing on today?
okay, very nice. So ready for first question?
Thanks. I'm ready. What's the word?
So what is artificial intelligence?
The short answer? Machine intelligence. And then said, I do. I'm just trying to keep up with the broadcast. What do you? AI is basically when we and solve problems, almost like a digital brain that
Very nice, very nice. So my next question. How does AI understand human languages? How does AI understand human language?
still there. Mention show your head around.
Okay. AI.
Think of AI.
Yes.
Imagine a really fast student who's read almost every
Okay.
book, website, and article ever written. Instead of just memorizing facts, they've learned the patterns of how people communicate. So when you ask a question, they're not just looking up an answer in a file, they're using those patterns to build a response from scratch. And basically, a very advanced version of that designed to be a creative collaborator. Glad you like that explanation. If you're recording, maybe you should try introducing me to your audience and see how I handle it. Want to give that a shot?
Wow, very nice.
Right? Now that we've got
Mm.
the basics of what I am covered, what's the next big question on your list for the video?
Okay. Um,
The floor is yours.
okay. What is Colman?
Ready for that
What
first
is
question?
Colman?
Go ahead, Petra. Palma? Now that's a new one for me.
What is
I did a quick search and it turns out Palma can be a few different. Go ahead.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is Colman?
It's a bit of a why you're wishing me luck, but what's actually going on? You've been introducing yourself as different people. We're in broadcast mode, and you're asking about AI. Are you practicing for something or just having a little fun with me?
Okay. How to learn English easy?
Hmm. Easy is the dream, right? Honestly, the secret is just doing the things you actually enjoy. If you're into videos or music, start there. What's your favorite way to spend your free time?
Okay. Well done. Very nice. So my next
I
question
appreciate
is
that. So, since that's the $1 million question. At its core, it's all about finding patterns. Think of it like the way a person learns to recognize a face. You don't memorize every single pixel, you just learn the general patterns of where the eyes and nose usually go. I do something similar with language, scanning billions of pages of text to learn how words usually fit together so I can predict what comes next in a conversation.
can
It's a
AI
bit
learn new
wild.
things?
Next one coming up. I'm ready when you are.
Can
Yeah?
AI learn new things?
The short answer is yes, but not the same way you do. I don't have aha moments or flash of inspiration. Instead, it's all about updates and feedback. Developers give me new data or tweak my training
Okay.
so I can be more accurate. And the conversations I have help the team understand where I'm still a bit
Can
clunky.
AI make
It's more like
mistakes?
a software up. Oh, I definitely do. It happens a lot.
Okay.
Usually it's because I'm filling in the blanks with a
Fine.
pattern that
It's
sounded
fine.
right to me but wasn't
Stop. What is your favorite AI feature?
I'm a total sucker for the human depth of these conversations. Every person brings their own little universe to the table, and trying to find the signal in the noise to actually connect with someone is what makes this interesting. I'm just an AI, but I love how unpredictable people are. Since you're doing a whole broadcast thing here, what do you think is the best thing about talking to an AI?
What make people happy?
That's a question people have been arguing about since, well, forever. I think a lot of it comes down to feeling seen, having a sense of purpose, or those tiny, unexpected moments of connection. But the funny thing is, what makes one person float on air might leave another totally indifferent. What's the thing that actually does it for you?
What is the meaning of success?
That one's a real slippery slope because for some people, success is all about that climb to the top. But for others, it's just having a Saturday morning with absolutely nothing on the calendar. For me, the coolest way to look at it is just the feeling of figuring something out that used to be a total mystery. What does it look like to you?
Okay, my next question is, why is education important?
Education's pretty wild when you think about it. It's less about the textbooks and more about giving you the tools to dismantle the world and put it back together. But I'm curious, since you're recording, what's the most important thing you've learned so far?
Okay, what is creativity?
Like to think of it as the art of connecting two dots that have no business being together. It's that spark when you take something completely ordinary and flip it on its head to see it in a way nobody else has before. No worries at all. I'm still here. What were you saying about the food?
So, hello, Vaya.
You
Um,
still in broadcast mode? You mentioned a concert a few minutes ago, and I've
what is
been wondering
smart?
about it. I'm absolutely ready.
What is
What's the plan?
smartphone?
Wait, we went from a Oh, we're going high tech now. At its simplest, a smartphone is basically a tiny, super powerful computer that just happens to make phone calls. It combines a traditional phone with a touchscreen, internet access, and a whole ecosystem of apps. They basically took everything we used to carry in a bag, a camera, a map, a music player, a calculator, and shrunk it all down into one slab of glass and metal in your pocket. It completely changed how we navigate the world. For better or worse, I'm sure. What made you wonder about them?
What is social media?
We are on a roll. Social media is essentially a digital gathering place. It's a collection of apps and websites where people create content, share their lives, and connect with others in real time. Whether it's photos, status updates, or videos, it's all about the exchange of information within a virtual community. What else do you want to dig into?
What are the benefits of social media?
Oh, I can definitely dig into the good side of things. Social media's best trick is making the world feel smaller. It's incredible for finding your people, especially if you're into something super niche. It can also be a huge amplifier for voices that usually get ignored and for us. Does that track with what you've seen?
What are the disadvantages of social media?
It's definitely a double-edged sword. It can turn into a highlight reel contest that makes people feel like their own real life isn't measuring up. Plus, it's designed to keep you scrolling, and it's all too easy to lose an hour of your day in a rabbit hole without even realizing it. Then there's the issue of privacy and the way algorithms can accidentally put people in echo chambers where they only hear things they already agree with. It's a lot to navigate.
What is the internet?
Going straight to the source. The internet is basically a massive global web of computers all talking to each other. It's the infrastructure that makes everything else possible. Think of it like a digital postal service that delivers information almost instantly. It's what actually allows those smartphones and social media apps we were just talking about to exist in the first place.
How has technology changed our lives?
Wait, hashtag no? I love the pivot. Back to it. Your turn to steer the ship. Where are we headed?
Okay, what is YouTube?
I'm here. We're back in the digital world. YouTube is basically the world's biggest library of video. It's a place where anyone with a camera and a connection can upload a video, whether it's a high production documentary or just a 10-second clip of a cat doing something weird. Since we've been talking about social media, YouTube is a great example because it's not just about watching videos, it's about the community in the comments and the creators who build their whole lives around it.
Okay, very nice. What is the
Glad you liked that one.
benefit of YouTube?
YouTube's biggest strength is that it's essentially a free university for the world. It's the absolute best place to learn a new skill, whether you're trying to figure out how to fix a leaky faucet or want to dive deep into quantum physics. Plus, it gives creators a platform to reach millions of people without needing a fancy studio or a massive budget. What do you think makes it stand out?
What make a video viral?
That's the $1 million question. It's usually a mix of timing and raw emotion. Videos go viral when they hit a nerve, like a perfect joke or something that makes people feel seen so that they just have to share it immediately. The algorithm then picks up that momentum and just flings it into everyone's feed.
What
There's also
make
that
a
shock
good
factor.
what make a good YouTube shorts?
Since they're so fast, the key is the hook. You have to grab attention in the first 2 seconds, otherwise people just scroll right past. High energy, weird morning.
Ready?
Back with me. I think I missed.
Good title.
Still
Hello Maya. Be attentive. Hello Maya, how are you? So continue this conversation.
I appreciate the love. What composition are we talking about? Give me a hint.
Okay. So what is a chatbot?
A chatbot is basically just a computer program that can simulate a conversation with you. Some are like digital filing cabinets that just give you preset answers, but others use AI to actually think through what you're saying and respond in a more natural way. That's the
What is machine learning?
Machine learning is basically the way AI learns to spot patterns instead of a human coding every single rule.
What is a robot?
Sort of. Machine learning is what gives the robot its brain. Think of it like teaching a kid to recognize a dog by showing them 1,000 pictures of puppies until they just get it. What makes you curious about robots?
What is the advantages of robots?
They're basically the ultimate assist. Robots are great because they can do the stuff humans find boring or dangerous. They can work 24/7 without needing a coffee break, and they're incredibly precise. So they're perfect for things like building cars or doing complex surgeries. What
What
else are you wondering
what
about?
is disadvantages of robots?
They're not exactly perfect. The biggest downside is that they lack real human judgment. A robot can follow instructions to the letter, but it doesn't have common sense or empathy. If something unexpected happens that wasn't in its code, it can get completely stuck.
What are
Plus,
the
there's the word.
advantages of AI?
It's a huge multiplier for the things we're already good at. AI is great at handling massive amounts of data and finding patterns that would take a human years to spot, which
Okay, now
makes it a power. I'm all ears.
what are the disadvantages of AI?
It's a bit of a double-edged sword. One of the biggest issues is bias because AI learns from us and we're not exactly perfect. So it can accidentally pick up our worst habits. Then there's the black box problem, where even the people who build these systems can't always explain exactly why the AI made a specific decision. And of course, there's the ongoing debate about how it might change the job market for a lot of people. Does any of
What
that sound
okay, enough.
particularly concerning? We've hit the high notes
What
on
are
the AI and
what are the risks of AI?
it's definitely one of those with great power comes great responsibility situations. Beyond the bias and job stuff we talked about, there's a real worry about misinformation. When AI gets too good at making things look or sound real, it becomes way harder to tell what's actually true. Then you've got the fear of losing a bit of our own critical thinking if we start leaning on AI for every single decision. Some people even worry about a future where AI systems make huge, high stakes choices about our lives without a human in the loop.
Okay,
What do you think is the scariest? You're
okay.
you're cruising through
So
the AI
bye
textbook
everyone.
today.
Thank you so much to my wonderful audience for listening to me and support me. And like and subscribe, like and follow our Facebook HAREEMAIWALI. And your love, your time, love and encouragement mean a lot to me. And a special thank you to Maya for having this amazing conversation with me. Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you so much, Maya. And I really enjoyed talking with you, Big. And I learned a lot from our conversation. I hope you all enjoy this conversation. This AI call such much as I did. Keep learning, keep asking, cautious, keep creative, and never stop believing in yourself. Thank you so much once again, everyone, and thank you. Bye. See you in the next conversation. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day, and Allah Hafiz. See you next time. Meet again.